All right, so that was my job. I was the doorman, basically. I would sneak my aunt boyfriends in, open up the door for him. You know what I mean? So with this particular night, I forget what happened. I think I fell asleep or something like that. Cause you know, I'm 11. I'm 11. You know what I'm saying? I'm 11 years old now, but I'm in it. I'm in the mix. You know what I mean? So boom, this nigga get caught on my grandma, and you know she bitching, whatever, boo, 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 right? So the next day, you know, we wake up. I think Eric, cool. It ain't my fault, nigga. Like shit, I ain't hear you. I'm upstairs sleeping on the second floor. Like you came home too late. I was knocked out. That's not my fault, right? So boom, this nigga, he get mad at me, and he takes the sneakers that he just gave me. And I ain't even get a chance to wear these joints yet. And you already know as a little kid, you got plans like, oh, I'm gonna wear these joints. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm going there. You know, I'm riding my bike. You know what I'm saying? Like I had plans. And he takes the sneakers and stabs them with a knife. Stab them all up, cut them all up, make sure I can't wear the motherfuckers. And ever since then, I was like, yo, fuck this nigga, right? I try to rumble him that I grab, you know, I was a little kid, so I try to fight him like that, right? He took me, grabbed me up, threw me, and I go back in the house crying. You know what I mean? Like you already know how tight that type shit go, right? So boom. I wasn't fucking with him no more after that. And I wasn't full-time living there. See, that's the thing. I wasn't full-time. I would go there on like the weekends because I live in Southside. You know, I'm from Southside. I'm from 145th, 115 and 145th originally. But then I moved to 141st and Linden Boulevard. Right? So shout out to my Down the Hill crew, Jafar, Harry, Reem, Thomas, rest in peace, Patrick. Goats, you know what I mean? My guys over there on 145. But yeah, anyway. What I was saying. So yeah, boom. So I wasn't living there full time, right? So I was like, man, fuck that nigga. When I went home, that was like the last time I seen that nigga. You gotta remember, that's the last time I seen that nigga. Now, fast forward, you know, because he ended up getting locked up. That's all I knew. He ended up getting locked up. Now, this is around 92, 93, right? He ended up getting locked up like somewhere around 92, you know, and that, you know, this is shit, 30 something years ago. So my memory is a little vague, you know what I mean? It's not, but I do remember bits and pieces and important facts, right? Now, he gets locked up, and now he telling me, like, I never known or heard of him getting shot. I never heard of my uncle getting shot. Like, that would have been big news to the family. He getting shot. He trying to spin this shit like he got shot. He didn't get shot. He didn't get shot. You know what I mean? I never heard of my uncle getting shot. Now, what happened was he got locked up. And this would be the last time that I would see him from 1992 to 2002. So he got locked up for whatever he got locked up for. He said he got locked up for an aggravated assault in Manhattan or some shit like that, which he probably did because he did a few years. You know what I mean? You know, drug charges in New York, he used to get in and get out like that. So he told me he got locked up for an aggravated assault down Manhattan on a white boy or some shit like that. Now, my uncle used to sell, because they ran him out the neighborhood. Listen, he could not get no money. He couldn't even get no money in Rosedale or Laurelton. They ran him out of there. He went down Manhattan. He started hustling down Manhattan. He was doing real good. He was downtown Manhattan, right? So, what was I gonna say? So boom, he ended up getting locked up. Now, this is the last time that I seen him on the streets. I remember we had to go see him in the hospital. Now, the story that I remember, and remember, I'm 11 years old, so they not telling me everything that's going on because I'm a kid. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a kid, so I'm getting bits and pieces, but I hear everything. You know, kids, we hear everything. We might not hear it directly, but we'll get it eventually, right? So the story was The guards beat him up. This was the story. The story was the guards beat him up real bad. So I went to go see him in Jamaica Hospital. This is around 92, 93. I think I just started like junior high school. So it gotta be the 92, and I think it's 93. I think I started junior high school when I was 13, right? So yeah, I think it was one of them, 92, 93. I think it's 93. Because he got locked up in like 92 or whatever. But shooting, never heard of a shooting. So anyway, I get to the hospital, and it's my uncle, man. You know what I mean? I'm everybody, my father upset, my stepfather's upset. You know what I mean? Because he in the hospital, he fucked up. Like you see that big zipper joint he got down his stomach because allegedly they stuck, they sodomized him with the baton, like all types of crazy shit. Like he was fucked up. He was in the hospital for a minute, right? And I remember we went to go buy him like some black Nike Forces, and like I remember this shit, black Nike Forces and jogging suits and shit like that, so he could be comfortable in the hospital, right? That was the last time that I seen my uncle that day in the hospital. Bang, right? Now, my uncle had came home in like 95, it was like 95, 96, right? But nobody seen him. I didn't even know he was home because he didn't tell nobody he was home. He was just at my Aunt Dion's house laying low for however many months. He came home for a short period of time, and then he got locked up again real quick. But while he was home, my uncle, like I told you, was a vicious booster. He sold coke down Manhattan. So he had the connects or whatever he did, but he had a bunch of clothes. I'm talking about everything, Gucci, Polo Chino, Polo Sport, anything you think of, he had nice, brand new shit, right? So he get locked up. So my aunt giving shit to her. Nah, this has got to be like 97 because Uncle Michael is dead. So this is like 97. Yeah, it got to be 97 because Uncle Michael's dead. So it's about to be 97 because my aunt giving shit away. I'm taking shit, right? This nigga not coming home for another 5 years. You already know what time it is, nigga. You went to jail. When you come home, them clothes ain't gonna be in style no more, or they ain't gonna be hitting like that no more. And the crazy part about it, like when he came home from jail, he called me 2002. Now I haven't seen him since 92, right? So this nigga's mad at me about some clothes I took from his house in 1997. This is 2002, right? Come home from jail. Yeah, nigga, you took all my clothes. This is that. Okay, boom. I'm rolling. I'm in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, man. All right. Y'all know the good days, baby. Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. I'm chewing. I'm good. I go pick him up. And damn, quick cool story about this, right? Go pick him up in Brooklyn. Boom. And how I remember this day is because this is the day that I met the rapper Pat Poose, right? I think it was at Jimmy's, one of them sneaker stores or something down in Brooklyn, right? I'll tell you how. My best friend, or one of my best friends, Timothy Moses, his cousin, Kiki, and RIP to his cousin Nice, man, Stanley Moses, man, that was my guy. Stanley used to bully me when I was a little kid, but that's what big niggas do. You know what I mean? That was my guy, man. Big Stanley, Big Nice, right? Boom. I run into Kiki getting out the car. Now, mind you, I ain't no frontin' ass nigga. I'm doing good. I'm hustling. I'm doing good. Now, my mother and stepfather, they went and bought the same exact car. They both bought two 3.5 RLX 97, 98s, right? So I always had one of them because they go to work, they live together. I always got one of them cars. That car was my car. Feel what I'm saying? So of course, I'm looking like $1 million on this day. I forget what I had on, but I was always nice back then. Techno Marine, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck I had on, it was fly. Jumping out that big act, I was like 21, 22. Like, come on, right? So boom, I jump out the car, I see Kiki. I'm like, damn, what's up, Kiki? Like, boom, so she like, Charles, she give me a hug, right? So she like, this is, and this is such and such, Pat Poose or whatever. And this nigga wasn't no rapper back then. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, he might have been a rapper back then, but he wasn't fucking with me or the Money Tip. You can look at him and tell. You feel what I'm saying? But he had a nasty attitude, and I was like, God damn, because she introduced him. I'm like, yo, this is Charles, this is my family friend. Blah, 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 blah. And he like, oh, and I'm looking at him like, man, fuck that nigga. But anyway, that's how I remember. That's how I remember that day specifically, right? So take him shopping, get him right, boom. We hit the highway, bang. Wilkes-Barre, take him out Wilkes-Barre. Right? So, boom. Got him out Wilkes-Barre. And, you know, I got a whole team out Wilkes-Barre. We out there. It's not just me out there. It's a whole team out there, right? So I take him to the